Just up. I'm waiting for 2 minutes to people to join. Just confirm in the chat if you can see my my screen, as always, if my song is good, and then we can start. So for today, we will check some altcoin. I think it's okay on YouTube. Please. Okay, so this should be that. So for today, we will work on the following chart as promised. So okay, come share. Ton, banana, dogs, dia, shib, C, ethereum, boom, Nairo, xrp. Maybe we will do some others depending on the time. Okay, I will start to look at Bitcoin also first. Welcome. Yes, so with link, link looks pretty beautiful also. We will do it. Up. We will start in 3 minutes. Just waiting for people to join. Up. Do you have some requests for today? If you are stuck in some altcoin, I can check quickly for you. Up. And we are good. So with trendline rejection, but still bullish. Link, okay, we will do link quickly, Bitcoin, and then we are going to move on the other alt I shared. So up, yes, okay, everything is good. So first I would like to talk about Chainlink. As you can see, I think it's going to fly maybe during the coming days. This is pretty beautiful. We have all the retests for Chainlink. As you can see, you have this 1 year's downtrend channel, or at least kind of wedge pattern depending of your trend. 1 year's wedge pattern, clean breakout of the trend right there. Okay, I don't take it this week here because we have many tests on the daily. You have another test maybe like that, and if I take the week, we are exactly at the daily candle close low, so I think it's valid. We have a falling wedge pattern on the H4, 1 year's trend downtrend channel breakout, and if you look at the trend also, up, it's on the daily. The lagging span made a retest of it, depending on where you settled it, as you can see here. Up, it can be a perfect retest of the lagging span. Usually when you have a breakout, lagging span tend to retest the main trend. You have also the 50% fib retest Kijun here, which is absolutely perfect. We have also, as you can see, clean breakout. So regarding this pump, third correction which has been completed in a 3 red candle. It's usually the case when you have a huge bull trend starting. You often have correction move in 3 period. So that's exactly the case here. So I think that Link is going to easily pump to a new low, to a new high, sorry, from this bottom, from the $12.7 zone. And if you look at the H4 view also, no, it was the H1. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm long on Link. I think that the breakout could lead to an insane pump. And if Link is going to explode, I think that many large cap are going to follow, because you know that Link is one of the most useful projects currently on the crypto space regarding the on-chain securitization on Oracle. I don't know if it's like this in English. If you were here in on the last bull run in 2016, 17, and 2020, when Link usually break out, it means that Ethereum is going to explode also, and other altcoin. So large cap are probably going to explode if Link break out yet. So currently I think that we can target the $15 zone once again for Link, $15 resistance zone, and I think then it could consolidate before moving to 17 or maybe 20, depending on the waves upward. But yeah, Links look like it's going to skyrocket. So this is a good thing for maybe not for Bitcoin, because it means that liquidity from Bitcoin could move into other large cap. So Bitcoin could keep moving sideways for some days, in my opinion. If Chainlink break out, liquidity from Bitcoin could start to move into other large cap, if you understand the altcoin cycle. But it's also good for the rest of the market. And low cap coin, middle cap, low cap should follow after the Link rally, in my opinion. So I'm long on Link. We have also Toncoin. I did Toncoin and Rose USDT, which looks also pretty good with a similar, almost similar shape. Look, you have the similar pattern for Rose. I also take a long position because I think this is perfect wedge, falling wedge pattern. So it usually end with 80%, 70% chance of breaking out up. So on the bull side, it looks pretty similar as that. If you can see, I'm doing it quickly. You could review the live stream, because I explained many times the same things on the live stream, so you will have the replay, so it's okay. And I will try to explain more about ICHIMOKU details on the next analysis. Okay, so comment if you are still here, and if you want to see more chart, please. So for Rose USDT, same, it's a large cap, pretty similar as Chainlink. Okay, very good project for the long term, in my opinion. The same, not the same utility as Chainlink, but I think it will be valuable on the long term. It will continue to grow, so that's a good thing to see. Bullish pattern and bullish breakout for such a coin, which means that the market should stay bullish for many months from the recent move on Bitcoin. As you can see on Rose, you have this beautiful downtrend channel. As you can see, clean breakout, okay, with multiple tests, so that's okay. And if you decrease on the H1, you find again the falling wedge. So you have a bullish pattern forming bullish consolidation above, up on the H4, which is above how much days? 50 days trend channel. And if you look at this view also, up, so you have here, we broke the main downtrend here. We can draw up, we can target, I think, I know, up. Okay, so the rose is still traded below the main downtrend, but as long as it's still below, I think it will consolidate. And if this retest lead to a breakout of this trend, we could target, yeah, maybe up the 0.10, yeah, psychological level. We won't be greedy. So I think it's a lot. It's still 20-30% from here. For the long term, it could, rose could be traded much higher, but we won't be too greedy yet. Okay, as you can see. So if you are doing spot, I think within some weeks, rose will be around 0.12, 0.10. So which is still 30-50% of gain. So this is really good, and I think it's a good asset to be in during the coming days. Compared to Memecoin, it's difficult to say if the Memecoin will continue to grow because they are still at billion of market cap, and if if Link and other large cap coin start to move upward, Memecoin liquidity could move to same could move into others coin. So don't be trapped into Memecoin. If you are in profit, I recommend you to at least book profit on Pepe, Dodge, and other big altcoin, except for me Floki. I think Floki is going to explode because it has such room to grow. And I advise you to book profit on the Memecoin, which already explode, and to move some liquidity into Memecoin on other chain like Solana blockchain, Sui blockchain, Ton network. There is plenty of Memecoin which has not started to pump, and with a much lower cap. So if you are lucky and if you do some research, I think you could easily take a 10x pump on some other Memecoin, which will not be the case for Dodge, in my opinion. It won't move 10x more because of the currently big market cap. It's possible within years, but I don't think it's realistic to say that Dodge will move to $10 within the next year. So so be aware of it, please. And next, I chatted Ton also, blockchain of Ton. So if you don't know, Ton is the blockchain of the Telegram network, and as you can see, this is pretty huge for Ton blockchain. With such a chart, I can confirm you that it means that the liquidity on the network is going to explode on Ton. I saw that also they integrate some Memecoin into their chain, so it means that they will generate more and more fees. So the network will continue to grow. There will be a lot of users increase into the network. So it's pretty good for the long term and the mid term of the Ton ecosystem. So usually when the chart looks good, it means that the network will continue to grow, and the project will continue to be profitable. Okay, so look at this perfect retest of the chart on Ton USDT. You can see I'm not joking. You have 3 months, 90 days. Pretty clean downtrend, so I can adjust it, but you can see that it's literally a clean retest and breakout of the 3 months downtrend. Okay, so currently pretty similar as the altcoin we saw, we have a bullish consolidation phase above the major support. So that's pretty clean, and more time prices consolidate above this level, the bigger will be the breakout. Okay. Is my English clear for you? Because I'm not English is not my native language. So tell me if I made some language mistakes. I want to learn with you. Currently, yeah, I think that Ton. I think a spot bag for Ton is also very good, because as you can see, if you open leverage, look at it's a shit show. pump dump. So if you enter here with a 10 leverage, you will panic close because it will be 4% of them, so minus 40%. And you will probably not be able to handle it. So be careful. I recommend you to, if you want to open a leverage, to try a leverage position, maybe try to buy on the case report right there. But I'm not sure if it will be retested once again. Otherwise, maybe I recommend you to long on spot or very low leverage, like 2 or 3 leverage. Again, I'm not responsible for your losses. You have to do your own research, and this is not a financial advice, okay? Just idea about trading. But my win rate is very high, so I think you can follow, do your research, and if you are agree, take position with me. So for Ton, as you can see, this should be, and you can clearly see a bullish of pump we are going to see. So for Ton, you have also, as you can see, similar as Rose, bullish breakout, perfectly handled by the Kijun Tenkan zone, okay? Rejection up exactly at this level of the lagging span, because there was also the trend to be break. So usually when you have a bullish breakout on the daily, you have a huge hidden resistance, which is the lagging span on ICHIMOKU, which is not able to break at the first time the trend line. So this is a hidden resistances, and as you can see here, that's acted perfectly with 3 bearish close below that level. So it was a sign of warning before a possible correction. And here you have 1, 2, 3 daily bearish correction, and the Kijun line, which support perfectly the prices here. And for me, this long position is valid as long as we are not seeing a daily candle close below 5.1. So in case of daily close below 5.130, you will know that the risk of dump will be high. But for now, if we look at the wave size, we can see another wave up for me, at least towards $6.1. Corresponding to this level. Maybe it will reach $6.8 zone, but a few minutes ago, on these perfect resistances. So possible scenario will be this pump correction here, and then we are going to ride again toward 6.7 maybe. Okay, so for Ton, very bullish also. Large cap, I think that the large cap are going to run. For the low cap, I checked some low cap. They are pretty neutral, and they could take more time to pump. So we should be careful regarding the low cap position, mid cap maybe. Okay. Next, so we check 3 altcoins which are very bullish for the medium term. Okay, Bitcoin is breaking the trend, so large cap should start to pump. Chainlink also, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I made a daily analysis on Bitcoin this morning. Okay, this is so perfect. On the H1, okay, I called for the pump this morning, which is perfect. We touched, let me remind you, Bitcoin. Okay, so that was my morning view. Bitcoin price was at 88.5. Okay, and look at the setup I shared. So this is perfect. Okay, I made a bullish call on Bitcoin this morning at the triangle, because I saw that it was a bullish triangle here, as you can see. And I will show you why I took the position, because it's not because you are seeing a bullish. Hello everyone on YouTube. Yeah, I will do others altcoin pretty soon. So I called for this pump this morning on Bitcoin. As you can see, the bullish ascending triangle which was there. Okay. What to do? What to say next? So it pumped. I took 40% gain on my scalp, 1% scalp, 40 leverage. That was pretty cool on my copy trading position. Okay, so that was pretty cool. Why I took this position? Because look at the H4 view, the uptrend is still pretty strong. So on ICHIMOKU, when you have the lagging span above the prices, when you have the prices usually above Tenkan Kijun, it means that it's a bullish setup. And when the prices are above the cloud, this is very important, you have a bullish phase. Okay. On the daily basis, this is pretty similar, as you can see. Prices are far above Tenkan Kijun, and lagging span is still far from the prices, so it's pretty bullish. One thing which can lead to a longer correction phase, longer time correction phase, is that we are currently still very overbought. So I wasn't in a rush on Bitcoin, as you can see. Okay. So when you have such a configuration, and if the prices are not able to dump, as I explained many times, at least to retest the Tenkan line, it means that this is surely, and this is mainly going to be another consolidation phase before another breakout. So it could be the final pump before to see. I had 98.5k as key resistances on my other TA, and you have of course the 100k. So in my opinion, we are going to see a final wave up for Bitcoin. It can be the top, it cannot be the top, I don't know. But what I say, I'm pretty sure that now we are going to see another wave up. Then we may see another correction move, because liquidity and the Bitcoin dominance have to retrace to let a room open for altcoin to grow. I don't think that Bitcoin is going to explode to 200k sideways. The market is going to move phases by phases, level by level. So currently, I will be cautious and I will take profit around 95, 96. And if we consolidate below, then 100k. But if you are in profit on Bitcoin, except if you want to keep it for the long term, then I advise you to take it and to move on others coin which has not start to outperform. Here, if it's consolidate above this support zone, we will see again another pump. But currently, if we decrease, I have a possible long signal as long as Bitcoin consolidate above 1989. I called for it yesterday. Okay, so as long as we consolidate above 99, we are probably going to see another wave up toward first 91.5 and then maybe 93. And if prices keep consolidate here, then 95 more likely. What to say more? Keep an eye also, of course, of the main uptrend, because everyone is seeing the same thing. So once this down uptrend will be break, what to say? It's a psychological work. It's a psychological, very important psychological level. So if this uptrend is break, it could lead to a huge FOMO breakdown, because everyone will say Bitcoin break the main uptrend, blah blah blah, and there will be a panic move, which will not probably lead to a long-term or mid-term crash, but which will surely lead to a bull trap before to see another high, because we are still very bullish on the medium term. So if the main trend is break. It's currently pretty neutral on the 15-minute view, but I think that with I think that with can yeah, but there is this big resistance zone right there to be break up. It can be a bearish retest, but regarding the fact that Bitcoin is still bullish and the Coinbase listing hype, I think that another double top, another pump can be seen on WIF coin. I see. Honestly, I see something like this. As long as this trend line is in place, I think that WIF price is going to consolidate below the main downtrend here, and we are going to see a breakout at least toward $4 again, because the main trend remains still pretty bullish. But as you can see, I didn't saw that before I posted. You have also, yeah, this big resistance to be break, as you can see here. Here you have the sideways phase, bearish breakout once it dumped below this zone. So currently I think 70% chance another pump could be see on WIF before to see another dump. So maybe something like that. And if we are able to break above the 3.85, we are going to probably retest the range high right there, but nothing is sure right now. Okay. Yeah, currently it's pretty neutral, so I don't know. But as long as it consolidates above 3.6, 3.5.5, it will probably move upward. Up, Chainlink. I have a long position on it. Yeah, nice. Chainlink is moving nicely. We are going to, yeah, you could share it after the live stream and share your gain. Up. Okay, that's pretty nice. I'm booking some profit right there. You can clearly see that even when Bitcoin dump, Chainlink price keep moving upwards, so which is pretty good for the coming hours. Yes, I will just share my link if I can on the chat. You can follow free Telegram groups or private Telegram groups as you want, and others YouTube channel and more. Binance Square also. So feel free to follow me if you enjoy the good work. Bitcoin, a short period of time, the more chance of seeing a bearish breakout you have. So I learned it from my experience and from other sources. Okay, so this is very important. So if Bitcoin keep testing the trend, it will more likely lead to a dump, because usually when you are into a clean uptrend phase, you have one big wave correction, and at the test of the trend, you are prices are tend to explode with a strong bullish reaction. Okay, so which is the case here, but it took some time, so it's a bit scary right now. But I'm confident to say that the hype will remain strong for the coming days. So I think that there is more chance of seeing another wave up as long as we consolidate above the uptrend. Okay. So I said which altcoin? Ton, it's okay. Banana, let's go for Banana USDT. I'm doing it on live with you. Banana USDT. Cool. 54. It's pumped a lot already. Okay. Okay, it looks like a bullish retest on the daily. Breakout of the wage. H1 also, it's not troll, but it's showing some sign of bullish reversal. Okay, you have a big level up on the yellow zone, $54, 53.5 maybe to build a retest. Okay, the 15 minute, this is a bullish retest, as you can see. Look, this is beautiful. Look at this. This is very important. Since how many times? Okay, this is 3 days. So since 3 days, I'm on the 15-minute chart here, as you can see. So this is 3 days of dump of bullish consolidation phase, but it's a dump, as you can see here. This is probably a bullish consolidation phase because we are retesting the support, but this is a bearish phase on the 3 days I showed you. Okay, so during those 3 days, as you can see, the lagging span here, the black line, never broke above the cloud. So this is the first time in 3 days that this lagging span on the 15-minute break above the cloud. Okay, and prices also almost, but this is this indicating that there is a possible breakout and confirmation for banana. As you can see here, this is not above all the line, and it leads to a rejection. Same for here, same for huge resistance zone here. But if Bitcoin start to pump, there is no reason for banana to not pump a bit from that level. Okay, and as you can see also, the lagging span closed above the Kijun, so it means that this level is very important on the daily basis, 52.3. So as long as the $52.3 hold, prices could start to move upward. But important to notice that it's pretty neutral right now, so I don't like to trade inside this zone, as we are going to see a lot of pump and dump. So the price is pretty neutral for banana at the moment, so I won't take a position, but we are probably going to see another pump in the medium term rather than a dump. Okay, especially if this pattern lead to a bullish retest. Okay, but for me this is not a safe signal because we are pretty neutral on the daily. If on the daily you had the Kijun line supporting the price here, I would have said 90% of chance of success. Okay, but you have at $50. Okay, so usually it's pretty hard to say and to define the next another leg down to trap. So compared to Link, which is bullish on every time frames, I would avoid to trade banana at the moment for the safety, because even if the market pump or even if Bitcoin pump, the banana price action will not be the same as Chainlink or other altcoin. Okay, so look at WIF right now. I should have posted for this entry zone instead of higher. We will see it on live. I'm bullish above this support zone, so this can be a retest. So if we break the trend, we are going to pump to 3.9, 3.88, and if we break below, it will be a bit problematic. But currently it's holding. Okay, so it can be a bullish retest. So I'm holding right now. I'm still holding. Banana, it's complicated, difficult chart to be traded at the moment. What else? Do you want to see Solana chart maybe? Solana? No? Up. Sui. But Sui chart looks pretty similar as Bitcoin in my opinion. On the daily, it can continue to move upward, but also it can keep moving sideways for some days. Cool. Oh yeah, I charted Solana. I called for it. Remember? Congratulations for people who follow my live stream 2 weeks ago maybe. Yeah, I called for the pump on Solana from 160 to 200, if I remember. Let's look at deck. Up. Okay, so this is not the latest view. Okay, so it touched. I like to review my old view, but okay, so that was the 31 October, so I called for a dump, which happened exactly, I remember. 31 October, yeah, look at this, that was very, very clean. Up, I called for this dump to happen, right there. It touched the support I mentioned, then it exploded. But I made a view calling for $200, so but it's okay. I can't find it. That was here. Yeah, it exploded much more. But currently, let's analyze the current price. Oh, this is pretty bullish. This is pretty clean. Solana is going to pump higher, I think, in my opinion. You have a pretty clean bullish chart. From what I said, prices large cap coin and Bitcoin looks like the H4 candle close are going to lead to a new pump or breakout signal, which is like that. We retested the cloud. You have almost a breakout of the Tenkan Kijun. Okay, on the H4 view, if we zoom on the weekly to define, yeah, so on the weekly there is no reason for Solana to not pump. See, you have a weekly bullish candle close above the last big resistance, which is a confirmation of another bull wave, and the next big resistance will be at 250. So for me, there is no reason for Solana to not retest the double top resistance zone here. And as you can see, if you look at the chart here, you had a kind of head and shoulders pattern which led to a huge dump. But here, this is very important to see that we are going to see a kind of bull flag on the weekly breakout, which is surely not the same configuration. It means that there can also take place, and we could see a retest of that pattern because we has not seen anyone, and after that then we could move upward. But regarding the fact that we broke above 37-week bull flag pattern, there will surely be another big leg up for Solana, especially if you look at the ETF inflow, wealth, money inflow, bank, institution, and the mainstream media which are talking about Bitcoin, ETH, blah blah blah, and all the narrative of the crypto, which could lead to another price surge on the Solana network, yeah, similar as Ethereum. But currently there is no reason for Solana to not print another leg up. As you can see also, the size of the A space here is smaller than this one from the cloud, so it means that the uptrend is still pretty safe. So at the moment, regarding my experience, that it means that most of the dips will be bull on Solana, because people reclaim the token. If you know my lines, I can say that with 90% of confidence that most of them are going to continue to move upward. Sometimes I analyze 10 charts, 10 altcoin, and sometimes I have 6 bullish, 4 bearish. So this is much more complicated, but in that case, you can clearly see that most of them are consolidating above support, as I showed you, and most of them are going to continue to move upward. So there is no sign of reversal at the moment. So I don't see any reason to bet against the trend. So of course I can be wrong, but it can only, in my opinion, I can be wrong only if there is a very bad news, like wars, like regulation, or something like that. Things that we cannot really predict. So you should not bet on the fact that there is bad news, but you should follow your chart and the main trend. It's much easier for you. So yeah, Solana, I think this can be a very good bet, because as you can see here, this is another tips. When the lagging span is moving sideways, up, pump, dump, it means that this is a neutral phase. You can see again, prices are into the cloud. Lagging span around prices until June 10 we are very neutral, but neutral above sun is going to probably retest the pattern I showed you here. So it will be a very good moment to enter at 180. But currently, I really don't think that we are going to see such a breakout downward, okay? As we are seeing a kind of bullish consolidation phase. So a setup like that make more sense for me. But again, if you are in long position, you can close, put a stop loss below 200 is making more sense than waiting for more losses, okay? So I hope it's good for you, for Solana. Again, it's not because we break a pattern that the prices are going to immediately break out. So here on Chainlink, we break the pattern, but we can see a slow ride and then an explosion. So it can take few hours more for altcoin to pump. So if you open a position with high leverage, be aware of fake move. Fake retest could also happen, retest. This is very important to keep an eye on your medium term view if you want to not panic close and keep being profitable over the long term. This is very important. I will do some other chart. Up. I said. So that's a problematic for the long term. Okay, so dogs, we were here. I was totally right. I called for this dump here. We took a TP4, I remember. And then similar, I called for a reversal on the pump. So where is my chart? Okay, but right after that, I saw this pattern on dogs. And I called for, I think it was in private group, yeah. I called for it, as you can see, right there. Look at the pump. Wow, I missed it really. I took profit on this. But look at the pump it made, that's insane. 45% profit, yeah. So this is, look at the patterns, they are pretty similar as what I explained just before. This is a very good example. You can see here, you have a clean breakout. Look, this is exactly what we are going to see on Chainlink on the higher time frame basis. you have a clean breakout, you have the bullish pattern, retest of the main downtrend, consolidation, and once it break this pattern, it led to a huge explosion in prices. So, oh, sorry, yes, look at WIF from what I said. Will it move according to my lines? We will see. So currently for Dog, sorry. Zooming on the H4, you have the K resistance right there, and prices are still far below the cloud, and the lightning span is still bearish. So compared to many other alts, this one is not ready to explode yet. It would have been, it could be, sorry, a very good position to take in, but only for me if we are going to see a bullish daily close above that flat Kijun here. Hop, if I hide the price, how to hide the hop, if I hide the price, how to hide the prices. Okay. Shit. Okay. I want to hide the prices. It's here. Okay. Yeah. As you can see here, you have the 50% fib level from the past 26 candles, which is acting as a resistance and which is reject the price. So as long as the daily candle close isn't above this level, there is more chance to see another rejection, or maybe a sideways phase for many times before to see it show. There is no safe entry at the moment for me, as we are pretty neutral compared to other altcoins. In my opinion, for dogs, sorry, I would rather say that we are going to retest the support zone right there. Up, it can be a bearish channel, in my opinion. For dogs, and if we consolidate here, why not after that breaking upward? But currently, look, I have a big point here. Currently, I'm surely not bullish for dogs. You have a bearish retest on the H4. I'm pretty sure that you have also a bearish flag. Look, I will show you. If you look at the 5 minutes, you have a bearish flag. So it means that we are going to dump, at least for me, to retest this point. But if we dump here, it will probably dump lower. Okay. If not, then prices will consolidate before moving upward again. But taking a long position now, I think it's pretty difficult to long now. Bearish flag. Look, if you don't know what is a bear flag, up, let me show you. It's hard to say, but it doesn't mean that if dogs dump, that all the market will dump. No, but we should be aware of another short-term dump on the market before to see another pump, because volume and liquidity on bearish pressure on dogs could be much higher than others altcoin. Okay. So for me there is a good short setup to take on dogs, as you can see. Are you agree with my line? Up. Solana, same. I'm bullish on Solana, but it doesn't mean that Solana is going to pump right now. It could be tomorrow or within some hours. And dogs can also print a double bottom before exploding. So respect the pattern I show on my chart and the times, because all my graphics works pretty well within some days. So you can see some bearish move in the next few hours, but in few days, like dog's pump, it will lead to probably a huge gain if you are patient on my lines. Okay, but yes, there is a possible good short setup to take on dogs right now. Hop, any other chat? I said XRP, yeah. If it starts to explode as CLP, it can easily make a 200% run. Bank token like SCLP, XLM could follow because XRP always lead the game, like Solana for the blockchain, Ethereum, like Doge for the Memecoin, like Gala, Sand for the gaming coin. You often have waves like that. Currently, XRP is very bullish. The uptrend is pretty strong. So we have to not FOMO and try to find where are the next big resistance zone. As you can see, it's a pretty strong asset against the Bitcoin dump. So I'm on the weekly view right now. Okay, so monthly view, you have two major support on the monthly. Up. So you have a huge up sell zone, no, which is here. Up de 44. Yeah. Currently, I see no reason for XRP to not continue to pump. There might be a huge news which has been released for. You can see all the line keep moving upward. We keep printing new high each time. Okay. So for me, XRP could continue to move toward $1 very easily during the coming hours, which will be the next big resistance area before to see probably the big bearish correction. Up. Wow, that was beautiful. I missed it. Sometimes if I look at some charts, it's very easy to take position. You can clearly see that pattern here. In one glance, you can detect pattern. That's pretty easy, especially with ICHIMOKU, because you know that you are into a trend line, uptrend or downtrend. So when you have bullish pattern into a strong bullish trend, you can be with 90% confidence. You can trend with 90% confidence on your chart. That was beautiful here. Wow, look at the triangle pattern here, and I missed it because I didn't open this chart. That was pretty beautiful. Here you have also a kind of triangle. Okay, currently there is a lot of room for XRP. I think that $1 will be tested because of the bullish breakout on the weekly basis. On the daily, we are still pretty bullish. Bullish katana. Also, clouds are very tiny. It means that if we break the uptrend, then it will be a bit problematic. But for now, everyone is moving liquidity into XRP because once again, when it's think about this, when an asset is moving again against the market, do you think it's safer to be in or to be out of it? So many people are rushing strong coin when they are strongly bullish to keep the momentum for some days to avoid losing money when Bitcoin dips, when Bitcoin dump. And after the pump, they are moving to liquidity into other altcoin, which are into a FOMO run, like we saw on WIF, Dodge, maybe Floki. It will be the case. You will see. I'm pretty sure that it will be the case for Chainlink very soon. Chainlink will have its own run pretty soon. Rose USDT maybe. And you will see once those tokens are going to break out, they will keep pumping for many days because the liquidity inflow will be constant for many days, and the uptrend will be pretty safe. I'm not 100% sure of what I'm saying, but I can say with 80% of confidence. Of course, I can have wrong. So do your own research. If you enjoy my live stream session today, and if you learn something, you can share my pages and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. So what to say more? Keep an eye on the coin I follow. Keep an eye on the coin I follow. I shared. I'm still in Link, but as you can see, I'm surely not panicking. You will see, as long as Link is above the $13.0, I really don't care about the short-term move. It can dump 3%. As long as there is no H1 close below 13.0, I really don't care, because I know with 90% of confidence that this trade will end in profit for me. So also, it's not because Bitcoin is moving upward that all the altcoins are moving upward. This is a mistake that many beginners, many people are going to do. Okay. Some altcoin moved 40%. Do you think that if Bitcoin continue to move, they will continue to move? No, because people who booked the bottom are in big profit, so they are going to sell a lot of token to take profit and to move assets and liquidity into other coin. So you have plenty of weekly, monthly resistances to be break, and you have plenty of support consolidation to trade on altcoin that are showing bull signal. So your job is to not FOMO Link here, anticipating a big wave up, so we will be before the other, and you will see, you will probably thank me within 2 days, because Chainlink to not being trapped on the same mistakes. Voilà. This is all for me. Thank you for your comment. You can comment on the stream your altcoin that you want to be checked. I will analyze it. If possible, indicate your position. I can help you if you are facing losses. That's it for me. See you soon. Follow my pages for more. And bye. Thank you all. And bye. Thank you all.